Hello everyone, welcome back to Velocity Verdict. Today we are going to be reviewing this 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport. Now at the front we have the 3-star logo, this blacked out grille with tiny chrome accents, and then we have these all LED headlamps with these turn signal indicators down below that look fancy. And when we come onto the side, our tire wheel profile with this is 225 by 55 R18. So we have 18-inch alloy wheels over on the front and at the back. And with the wheels, you can see it's silver and blacked out. So we have the dual coloration wheels, turn signal indicator on the fender, and then we have normal mirrors that are body colored. Taking a couple steps back, this is the overall side profile. And yeah, looks quite cool for an economy car. And we have massive size ORVMs, no blind spot monitor or anything with it, but just basic. And when we come onto the back, we have the spoiler, brake light, defogger, rear wiper, our four-wheel drive badge. This is four-wheel drive, Mitsubishi logo, full turn signal indicators at the back, and lovely LED tail lamps. And overall, that's a good looking back end. I know now this design has been on for so long, but even in 2024, I actually like the looks of it. It's not bad and is also compact with all-wheel drive. So if you don't like, if you don't go off-roading and all, but you want it for snow, this is a good option. And now let's see what's underneath the hood for the Outlander. This is the cool latch to open up the hood. Man, this hood is heavy. So under the hood we have a naturally aspirated 2-liter 4-cylinder that produces 148 horsepower and 145 pound-feet of torque that goes to a CVT automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 23 miles per gallon in the city and 29 on the highway. The fuel economy, you might guys think it's on the lower side, but I'm gonna come on that. The reason for that, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Stucky Mitsubishi of State College who let me spend some time with this Outlander Sport. I'll include a link down in the description below so you can check out what inventory they have currently. Before we move forward with this review, I just want to mention, if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post unique content for you and I'm going to bring more unique videos for you guys. And there was a request for an economy car and specifically for a Mitsubishi Outlander Sport, so here's this video. So yes, I do read comments and I would appreciate if you guys let me know down in the comments what are the cars you want me to review, and I'll bring that review for you guys whenever it's possible. And guys, let me know down in the comments what you think about the looks of this Outlander Sport. I think to this date it still looks cool even though it's an old design, but I actually really like this design and I don't have any problems with it. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments regarding this design. Once we come inside the back door, we have basic trim up here, but we do have like cloth trim down here, so a little bit to rest your arm. Power window controls, chrome door handles, grab handles. And when we come onto these seats, we have these cloth seats with this cool design up center. I actually like the material use of the seats. This is the Outlander Sport, so it's smaller compared to the regular Outlander, just a 4x4. So you can see this is the amount of leg room you have. So over here it's just plain, no AC vents, nothing, but I believe this seat is reclined back so it can go forward. So the funny part is we do have a storage pocket up here, but no storage pocket down there. That's a little funky. And then the leg room, I can slide my feet under. It's not uncomfortable, just the leg room is less according to its seat position. This needs to be done, but we are gonna come on that. You guys know this was like kind of reclined at the back, so the real amount of leg room is this much. So yeah, actually I'm impressed with the leg room. It's more than I thought it would be. And then about the headroom, yeah, it's not a big, it's like the smaller car. It's a good thing I'm seeing this because as you guys know, I'm currently like, I'm looking to upgrade my car in the future. So I don't think Outlander, like I love Outlander Sport, but I'm gonna tell you in the end if this is one of my top contenders or not, but just a spoiler alert, there is a Mitsubishi in my top contender for my next car. So it might be the Outlander Sport, or it might be the bigger or something bigger than this reference. But I am like 5'8" approximately, so the headroom, according to 5'8" person, yeah, not the best, not the worst. You do have a little bit of space on top, but overall, these seats are not uncomfortable. These seats are comfortable, and I'm impressed with the like usability of this car and the amount of features it has. And we even have a center armrest with this. If this open, you do have two cup holders and an armrest for the passengers at the back. So if you have 4 people traveling, you can use the armrest, but I believe 5 persons can sit at the back. Let's move up front. Now when I come into the front door, I really love this cool door handles that are the same color, and then we have basic trim hard plastic over here. Nice trim on the door, soft touch down here. Actually it's like cloth trim, and then we do have a nice trim on the door handle, and then we have a cup holder, little bit storage space. All of our power window controls, with the driver one being automatic, and then we have our lock and unlock function, child lock adjustment for our mirrors. So at least we do have adjustment for our mirrors right over here. Chrome door handles, and payload with this is 827 pounds. And when we come onto the seats, we have this cloth seats with this nice pattern all down the center, nice white stitching throughout, soft touch, and now the seat is straight. It was reclined a little bit, and we might have a little bit of height up. The seats might be height adjustable a little bit, but the seats are manually adjustable with this value. And it's a brand new car. I'm gonna show you once I turn it on, but that's cool. We have like a place to rest our feet, rest paddle, and we have some modern features with this, like for our front collision warning, to switch that on or off, lane departure assist. So we do have some of the crazy features. And this is a little lower variant. This is the ES variant, so it's basically slightly more than the like one above the entry level variant. But then there are variants above this, like the LE and the SE, so I bet those would be like more loaded. And let me know down in the comments if you want to see a review for the higher variant, especially the SE variant, or do you want to see the review of the 2025 SE variant that would be incoming, since this is the 2024 right now. So let's start this up. So I forgot, like a lot of the modern cars have push button start, but as you can see, this still requires a physical key. I'm going to show you the key nicely later, but it still requires the physical key to turn it up. I mean, it is like a, so it says possible icy roads due to the temperature outside. I mean, car, I'm not too mad that it has a physical key to put in. But continuing, we do have a fully analog gauge cluster with this, but we do have a screen in the middle that shows you the temperature, how much fuel you have. And as I was saying, it's a brand new car with only 5 miles. Can you believe that? And your RPM meter, and this is to change. You do have a button at the back for info. So it changed from trip A to trip B. This is for the maintenance reminder of. It has a 50 miles of range. The average you can see, yeah, like that. And our steering wheel is manually adjustable. And then we do have physical stocks for our headlamps, indicators, and we have physical stocks for our wipers. So that's always a plus. And then with the steering wheel, we have like kind of basic trim, but also slightly soft touch. Our Mitsubishi logo up center, and overall like basic trim with the steering wheel, because it's the like a cheaper version. It's not like the crazy expensive car. It's just like entry level, or you can say this is the cheapest SUV that Mitsubishi has. So we have controls too for the call button, for modes, for the center stack and stuff like that. And then we do have Mitsubishi logo, and look at this, guys, it also comes with cruise control. Now that's massive, having a cruise control in such a cheap car. I'm gonna come on to the price. Stick around till the end for the price, but this does come with cruise control. And one more thing that I found, like, I'm impressed with, is it still comes with automatic headlamps, so that's always a plus to have. Otherwise, mostly basic stuff with the material. And then we have our AC vents up here on the center, nice trim on our dash, and more basic materials on the dash, no soft touch anywhere. And then we have a glove box, and actually, yeah, we do have a good size storage space in a glove box, so thumbs up to Mitsubishi for giving a good amount of storage space in a glove box. And we do have physical control for the volume, and we have some physical buttons for a screen. And then this is the smaller unit. We do have, like, this is an 8-inch smaller infotainment system, but it's easy to use, kind of similar to what you get in the Mirage. And for you guys wondering, I have reviewed both the Mitsubishi Mirage sedan as well as the hatchback, and those are posted on my channel, so I'll try to include the link to both. I'll include the link in the description and on the end screen, so you can check those reviews out. But we do have our hazard lamps button up center, so physical button for that even. And then we have physical knobs for our climate control. So we have, let me just switch the fan, lower the fan speed. Okay, so we have physical controls for climate control. So these things are rare nowadays, having such big knobs for climate control. Our traction, we even have a traction off button way down there, and a 12-volt socket, USB port, and storage space little bit over there. 4-wheel drive button. Yes, you heard that right. The reason this has 23 in the city, 29 on the highway, slightly less fuel economy, is because of it having 4-wheel drive. Shifter for CVT automatic transmission. And then just a little bit of glare if I just, yeah, like the PRND. And you have a manual handbrake with this. Can you guys imagine having manual handbrake in 2024? I guess some of you do like it, but what I meant to say, it's now this is rare. And we do have 2 cup holders down here. Nice trim on the armrest, just it's like leather kind of. And this is the storage space in the center console we have. Yeah, not the best, but not the worst. Decent sized storage space in our armrest, somewhere to rest our arm. Sorry, this analog gauge cluster doesn't look too bad. It looks cool. And now let me show you guys the quality of its backup camera. The neutral R. So this is the quality of the backup camera. Yeah, not the best, but the backup camera quality could be better, but it isn't the worst. It's still like quite good, and I actually like the nice resolution. I'm impressed with the resolution of the backup camera. And then trajectory lines do not turn with the steering wheel, so nothing too fancy with the backup camera. But since it's a federal mandate, at least you have a backup camera with this. So you do have a camera, but trajectory lines do not turn with the steering wheel. And love this trim all over the near the screen and all. And then we have a rear view mirror that is auto dimming, and so we do have like a sunscreen shade over here, mirror, no light or anything, but we do have a mirror and a sunscreen shade to protect from the sun. That's a good. Same thing for the passenger as well. And nothing too fancy with these lights, just normal halogen bulbs. Helps to keep the cost low, and that's all. And let's see what happens if I hit this 4-wheel drive button. So we have different 4-wheel drive modes on this. This is in 4-wheel drive. We have a locking differential with the 4-wheel drive lock. We can only drive it in 2-wheel drive. Oh, this is cool. Only if this had, like, the only thing I am feeling like the Eclipse Cross. Let me know down in the comments if you want me to review the Eclipse Cross someday as well. And yeah, let me just tell you that the thing I was thinking about was the Eclipse Cross over this. I was planning to considering in Mitsubishi the Eclipse Cross over this. There are a few reasons for that, like not fuel efficiency. I hope they had like the 4-wheel drive button on that, but it just it's slightly more, it's bigger in size, so at least the room at the back would be slightly better for me in the Outlander Sport, even though I've in the Eclipse Cross, even though I have to drive. But yeah, I do feel weird sitting in the driver's seat in this because it's a little smaller car, and because for reference I'm like 5'7", 5'8", so 5'8" roughly. So according to that, I feel like I need a bigger car, even though the headroom for the driver's seat isn't bad. But otherwise, I really like how this car is built. And with the four-wheel drive, it has different four-wheel drive modes, like a four-wheel drive auto to tell how much power you want on the wheels, four-wheel drive lock, and you can even drive it in two-wheel drive. Like currently it's not snowing in here, so I would drive it on two-wheel drive to get the maximum fuel efficiency, and when it snows, put it in the four-wheel drive auto or four-wheel drive lock. That way you'll get better traction with it. And overall, I feel this car is quite awesome. And now, let me show you guys its key. You guys might be wondering, how does the key for the Outlander Sport look? For the key, this is the key. We have our Mitsubishi logo up here, 3-star. As I showed you, it's a physical key, so you have a part going. But it does have an electronic lock, so you can lock your car, unlock your car, and open. And you can even like press the panic button with this. So yeah, I would say even it being like a physical key to put in to switch on the car, you can still lock or unlock it. That I find is very useful. And now, let me show you guys the space in its hatch. You guys, it's just manual for the hatch, nothing too fancy. We have a cargo cover built in from the factory. And this is the hatch space we have in the second row. Not massive, not massive in size, but hey, not bad as well. This is like similar in size to a Corolla Cross. So actually, like, I'm quite impressed with the amount of space it has in the hatch. It is a small car, but yeah, good amount of space in the hatch, and you still have like a cup holder over here on the side and on that side to put some extra stuff if you want. And you do have a spare tire with this. That's always a plus. And once you're all done, just manual for the hatch, since it's a entering, it's a quarter bag. And it's a bottom bumper. That's kind of fancy with nice vents overall. I really like the look of it. And now let's look at its window sticker. You guys might be wondering how much that's called. The window sticker for 2024 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport, the ES model, and it's the 4-door as stated. And you can look at the fuel economy once again, and look at all the standard features it has. Man, look at these list of standard features it has. It even has the 4-wheel drive badge at the back, and you have 3-point seat belts. All of these are standard features. You have a full tank of gas, and then you have a 10-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty on a Mitsubishi. 5-year unlimited mile roadside assistance. 2 years, 30,000 mile limited maintenance, free oil changes, 3 tire rotations, 1 cabin filter. All of that free. Look at that. So much. Like for the first 2 years, all your maintenance is free, including oil changes, everything. You have a 10-year warranty on your powertrain, 5-year unlimited roadside assistance. So for 10 years, you have all set, all the major components are included. And then this does come with remote engine starter for $595, and you do have some very basic additions on it. And then including destination, including destination and handling, your total MSRP is $28,315. The MSRP, the base MSRP is $25,695, but total MSRP after the equipment and the destination is $28,315. So actually, I would say for $28,315, this one is quite affordable. So I would say one thing, like Mitsubishi Outlander Sport as a car is quite affordable, and I'm impressed that the price is below $30,000 and it has all the basic features that you would need in a car. Just one thing I would want to mention, that this is 28, but I believe you can get an Outlander Sport SE also for a similar price, maybe like $1,000 more, or for maybe even like this much or cheaper than this. So it depends on how the car is spec'd out. So you might be able to get a SE for, which is the top model is the SE, so you can get the SE trim for about the same price. But yeah, I'm sure you might be able to get some discount on this $28,350. So your effective MSRP might be somewhere around like 27K at least. The majority of this car is built in Japan. So that's it for my review. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know down in the comments what are the cars you want me to review. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next video.